Have you ever wondered if you've lived before or will live again? Are you curious about what happens to your soul after you die? Or maybe you've met someone you're sure you've known before. Or maybe you're just wondering if you have talents, skills, and experiences from a prior life that could help you now. Hi, I'm Brownell Landrum, author of the upcoming We Meet Again trilogy, and I'd like to welcome you to the Life is a Trip podcast. The following story, The Dreamory, was written by me, Brownell Landrum, the author of novels and screenplays about reincarnation, past lives, and other metaphysical mysteries. I was inspired to write this story for a screenwriting contest, and I'm delighted to share with you here.
A past life tour guided short film, written by Brownell Landrum. Exterior restaurant terrace day. Two women, Tina McKinley and Lissa Allen, both in their 30s to mid-40s, are having lunch.
Wasn't last night's episode epic? Oh, so sexy and dramatic.
No. Speaking of sexy and dramatic, how was your date the other night?
Neither sexy nor dramatic. Boring. Same old, same old.
No prospects?
No one. Where are the real men?
You just want someone like Jon Snow or Jamie Fraser, swashbuckling romantic heroes from hundreds of years ago.
Yes, who doesn't?
After an extended moment, she changes the subject.
How are things with Mark?
Pretty much the same. He's been so down lately. Every time I try to help, he just pushes me away.
Little blue pill?
Lissa rolls her eyes and shakes her head as though it's both unnecessary and not the problem. Tina continues to tease.
Tea party?
Lissa smirks, choking on her water. The idea is ridiculous to her.
Well, I did suggest the two most ominous words in the English language, certain to weaken and terrify even the strongest man.
Together, the two women say,
Couples therapy.
I can guess how that discussion went.
Well, he's been having these really intense dreams.
Tina arches her brows.
Tell me what they're about. I just know he seems even more melancholy after. So we just decided to see an expert in dream analysis.
Interior Dr. Alistair Beckwith's office, day. Mark Allen, in his 40s, dressed in a dark green shirt and khakis, is slumped into a chair across from Dr. Alistair Beckwith, a distinguished, accomplished British psychologist dressed in a three-piece suit. Mark is dejected and weak, down on life.
Let me explain how I like to work. Instead of asking you to tell me about your dreams, I will regress you to help make the memories clearer.
Like hypnosis? Yeah. You're not going to make me strut like a chicken with my pants off, are you?
No chicken strutting. You'll be lucid and describing your experience the entire time. It's more like relaxation. Are you ready?
Mark sighs and nods.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, close your eyes and take a long, slow, deep breath.
Mark complies.
I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, taking you deeper with each step. 10, you feel relaxed. 9, going deeper.
As Dr. Beckwith counts down, Mark relaxes. The therapist's voice diminishes as the scene changes, reflecting Mark's vision as Mark relays his dream. Exterior woods and lake day. A handsome man, Conor, is dressed in attire from hundreds of years ago. He's watering his horse beside a lake in a beautiful pastoral setting in the Irish-Scottish countryside. He tends to his horse, stroking its neck and mane. It's a tender moment showing the mutual devotion and loyalty between the two. Suddenly, a scream. Conor jumps up in alarm, mounting his horse and riding through the woods toward the sound of the voice. He catches up with the woman. She is visibly upset and alarmed.
Oh, thank God. That hooligan kidnapped my daughter.
She points to a road. The man takes off in dashing pursuit. He catches up with the kidnapped woman, Alice. She is held captive on horseback, her mouth gagged and struggling to free herself as she and her kidnapper gallop down the path. Conor thinks fast and hurls a bag of what sounds like clanking coins ahead into the right of the kidnapper and his prey. It makes a loud noise, distracting them both. He rides up to their left and deftly slices the cinch, the strap holding the saddle to the horse, with his blade. As the saddle slips off the horse, he grabs Alice, swinging her onto his horse with him. They watch her captor's shock as he falls off his steed, stunned. Conor turns the horse around, riding them away from the kidnapper. When he and Alice are a safe distance away, he slows the horse and turns to her, gently removing her gag.
Are you okay?
Mesmerized, Alice can only look into his eyes with awe. Conor tenderly touches her face, calming her. He gracefully dismounts, then helps her down. His arms are still around her. They are both out of breath, though it's uncertain whether it's in the excitement from what just happened or the anticipation of what will happen next. He tips his hat to her.
I'm Conor McCauley.
I'm Alice.
He gives her a dramatic, swashbuckling kiss. Suddenly, her legs give way underneath her. He scoops her up into his arms, and as he does, his hat falls to the ground.
You dropped your hat.
With a roguish, charismatic, and disarming grin, he replies,
That's not all, ma'am.
The scene is interrupted with Dr. Beckwith's voice. Inside Dr. Alistair Beckwith's office, Day continued.
At a count of 3, you will awaken, remembering everything you experienced. 1, 2, 3.
Mark opens his eyes, dazed yet also visibly changed. He's more alert, his eyes are brighter, happier, more confident, and even appearing stronger, more masculine, even heroic.
Wow. Yeah, that felt so real. Like it wasn't a dream.
Dr. Beckwith isn't in the least bit surprised.
That's because it probably wasn't.
You mean
It sounded more like what I call a dreamery.
a dreamery?
A dream that's a memory.
That was me. That was me.
Yeah. What details do you remember?
Oh, I was in Ireland, or Scotland, some 100, maybe 200 years ago. There was a woman named Alice. My name was Conor McCauley. I was so wow.
Interior front hallway at dusk. As Mark enters his home, his physical presence is markedly different. He is standing taller, more confident, stronger. He walks up to his wife, Lissa, and grabs her, giving her a swashbuckling kiss, identical to the one in the Dreamory. Lissa is left breathless and startled. He scoops her up in his arms and starts to carry up the stairs when suddenly flash. Lissa remembers. She looks at her husband and with an expression reminiscent of Alice, smiles knowingly.
You dropped your hat.
That's not all, ma'am.
Thanks for listening to The Dreamery on the Life is a Trip podcast. A big thanks to the amazingly talented actors, Robin Roth, who played Tina McKinley, Lydia West, who played Lissa Allen, Cris Felipe, who played Dr. Alistair Beckwith, Wayne J., who played Mark Allen, Diana Black, who played the woman in distress, Patrick Foley, who played Conor, and Erin Sterling, who played Alice. Hi, this is Brownell. For more of these transcendental tales, please join the Life is a Trip group on Facebook and check out my amusing and enlightening story entitled The End, which you can find on my website, brownelllandrum.com. That's BROWNELLLANDRUM.com. And please look for my upcoming novel trilogy entitled We Meet Again. It's a story about a famous couple reincarnated today to help solve a centuries-old mystery that will change the world.